In July 2020, SYMO were finally reopened after 5 long months of lockdown. We'd stayed in touch with the group members via video conferencing, which had been a useful way to fight the social isolation, but it was great to be back.
During lockdown, we passed a huge milestone on YouTube. After 13 years and hundreds of uploads, we finally crashed through the 10 million view barrier.
Lockdown may have been kind to us, boosting our view count by more than 600,000 views, but some channels had ruthlessly exploited the lockdown to garner millions of views per upload. By those standards, it was clear to everyone at SYMO we were falling behind this SpaceX channel. Were we going to have to close SYMO down?
They should have closed down. What they decided to do was not only irresponsible but criminal. Somewhere along the way, SYMO lost its grip on reality. What they did to me is a lawsuit, but what they did to the group is a travesty.
Grab your bags! We'll have to make a run for it!
The SYMO gang and leaders are gone.
Come on, move it! Shift, come on, shift!
And their story will remain forever untold, and that is a tragedy. You're gonna die!
SpaceX is clearly stealing our views. It's run by this upstart clever clogs called Elon Musk, who thinks he's Iron Man.
He's going to crazy lengths to boost his YouTube views, even sending rockets into space with people on them.
It's working though. He's literally become a billionaire because of all the adverts that he's placing before his videos.
That's not right, that.
He's making himself rich while we're making pennies.
It's not fair.
We've been on YouTube since 2007.
It's one rule for them and it's another rule for us. The little guy getting shafted by big business.
We think we need to be doing more to compete with upstarts like Elon Musk to recapture and grow our YouTube audience.
If he's got plans to go to Mars just to boost his ad revenue, then we should go one better.
Isn't the sun too hot for us to visit?
That's what Musk wants us to believe. But SYMO X has devised a plan that will allow us to land on the sun without getting our feet burned.
We're going to wait until the winter, until it's colder. And we're going to do the one thing a genius like Musk would never have even considered.
We're going at night.
Ah, that's clever.
That is clever.
We haven't been twiddling our thumbs during lockdown. While Elon Musk has been raking in his billions on the YouTube channel, we visited Home Bargains and bought up their entire range of budget suntan lotion.
Not only are we well prepared for the mission, but buying all this stuff keeps it out of Musk's hands.
This is going to put us on the YouTube map, people. But what we really need to make this work is astronauts. Yous are the stars of SYMO, and it's vital that yous are going to be the faces of this mission.
It's really important that no one signs up for SYMO X unless you really understand all of the risks and what it means to volunteer.
So, what are the risks? 1. Death by incineration. 2. Death by explosion. 3. Sunburn. You must remember to use your suntan lotion. Don't be stingy. We've got loads of it.
But it's not all risks either. There's potentially big rewards.
1. Adventure. And 2. Lasses love astronauts. Girls can't resist firemen and spacemen.
Okay. What about the lasses? Can us girls be astronauts?
We haven't forgot about the girls. We're going to need sarnies, and the bus is going to need regular cleaning and vacuuming and that, so there's going to be plenty for the girls to do.
Bloody cheek, I'm not doing the cleaning.
3. YouTube ad revenue. If we can get 5,000 views per episode, we can potentially raise £200 a year. Which means that in about 5 years' time, we might be able to afford to take yous all on an all-expenses midweek trip to Blackpool.
Get in!
I like that. The sky's the limit, guys.
You're wrong there, Steve. The sun's the limit.
I like the way you think. You should be captain of the rocket.
You know, this is always something that I wanted to do. Be a captain of a space rocket. I accept.
Listen, we don't want to force anyone to volunteer unless you're really sure that you want to be the first learning disabled people ever to set foot on the sun.
It has to be your decision. So we're going to head outside, and if you're interested, we'd like you to sign up on the flip chart if you'd like to join the SYMO X adventure.
It's up to you. You've got to ask yourself what you want to do with your lives. You know, people are always putting limits on the ambitions of learning disabled people.
SYMO X believes you can be and do anything, including turning the SYMObile into a space rocket and driving it 8 million miles towards a raging nuclear furnace.
It's up to you.
If we're going to do this, we're going to have to be careful.
Yeah, if social services finds out we're taking this lot to the sun, we're finished.
It's not social services I'm worried about. It's Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's a ruthless swine. He'll do anything to wipe out his competition on YouTube.
We need to watch out for his spies and keep this mission top secret. From now on, we need to keep our eyes and our ears open in case Musk tries to infiltrate and sabotage SYMO X. Does everyone understand?
Haha, SYMO fools. Elon Musk has eyes everywhere.
I don't know about this. Me too. Sounds risky.
Risky, but not too risky. You know what, guys? This is what we've been waiting for. Since we can't go back into schools for a while, we need another project.
Your project will fail.
I know our fearless leaders are like gods to us, but we shouldn't be doing this for them.
He's right. This is our time.
All of our lives, we're being told we can't do this, we can't do that.
Poor SYMO losers. Elon Musk can do anything he dreams of.
Didn't we all have dreams once? John, wasn't there something you wanted to do, but you've been told you couldn't do it because you had learning disabilities?
Yeah.
What's it, darling?
Wanted to know Kylie Minogue?
And why didn't you?
I don't know. I haven't met her. I think she lives in Australia or something.
That's what I'm talking about. Kylie Minogue wouldn't marry you because you got learning disabilities. It's prejudice.
Kylie Minogue hates disabled people. I hate the cowback.
Here, give us that pen.
Sign your life away, my precious.
When I was young, I wanted to ride a unicorn on a tightrope over the Grand Canyon.
Didn't we all?
But my social worker said I was mental and laughed in my face. It's not fair.
It's shocking.
I'm signing up, me.
That's two.
I rang my social worker up and told her I wanted to be a kid again. I asked her if I could have some extra money to get some bits from CAX to build my own time machine. You know what she said? Time travel is impossible. It breaks the law of thermodynamics.
Typical.
She started waffling about physics, so I hung up.
That's it, Gran.
I'm not going to put up with it anymore. We're going to join SYMO X.
That's four.
Alright, do I get in this?
Didn't you have dreams once, my love?
You know I did.
Sign up, Claire. Take back control of your life. After all, we're going to need loads of sandwiches. And there's no lass in SYMO can make better sandwiches than you.
To bugger right.
Can I say something?
Quiet, everyone.
As SYMO's mad scientist, it's probably going to be my responsibility to adapt the bus into a rocket.
I agree.
I can tell you it's not going to be easy. There was this guy once, I forget his name. He tried to fly to the sun, but he didn't plan properly. And he burned up, and he fell back down to earth with his tail between his legs.
That's Richard Branson, that.
That's the fella. If we're going to do this, we need to do it by the book. It's going to take commitment, courage and nerves of steel. I'm not signing up to build this rocket unless each and every one of you swears to give 100% effort.
What do you say, crew?
I'll give you 100%, Lynn.
Me too. I'll give you 100 billion%.
So say all of us.
Well, it looks like SYMO's going on holiday to the sun.
So did you make a decision?
Yes, we're going to kick Elon Musk's ass.
My name's Lynn. I'm Chief Scientist. It's my job to design the rockets which will take SYMO to the sun.
My name is Claire. I'm a sick caterer. It's my job to keep everyone fed with sandwiches. On the way to the sun and back.
I'm Ian. I'm the engineer. It's my job to build the rockets to take the SYMO build to the sun. I'm going to build them out of cardboard and bits and whatever I can scrounge out the stock cupboard.
What kind of salad do you want, my love?
BLT.
BLT? My name's Sarah. I'm the finance director. I'm in charge of the budget.
I don't know how Musk gets his fuel mix just right and stops his rockets exploding on the launch pad.
We could start going through different mixes of fuel, see what works.
Good idea. Let's start off with 2 gallons of diesel and we pour in a litre of bleach.
Just keep an eye on the pennies, you two. SYMO's not made of money, you know. When someone on the team needs to buy something for the mission, they have to come to me.
I need 2 rolls of gaffer tape and some super glue.
2 rolls of gaffer tape? Can't you make do with just 1?
There's 2 engines, isn't there? They're not going to stick on by themselves.
All right, you can have £3, but I want receipts. Damn it. Sarah, my darling, what kind of sandwich do you want? Ian's and BLT. Egg meal and brown bread, please. I'm trying to be healthy. Sarah, egg meal. And I want a receipt, damn it.
My name's Dave. I'm the captain of the ship. Me and my beautiful wife, Kimbo, will be piloting the ship. The sun is quite far away, so it's my job.
Our job?
Our job is to plot the course to make sure that we don't get lost. Luckily, the SYMO has a state-of-the-art sat-nav. We haven't quite worked out how to use it yet, but how hard can it be?
What kind of sandwich do you want? We're going to the sun.
You know what we're like. Ham and peas pudding.
Times 2. I don't want peas pudding. I want coleslaw. Buggen. I'm not eating peas pudding. Right. Everyone wants something different.
Oh, she's not happy. If you look at the flip chart, you can see our flight plan. Space is really dark. The sun is really bright. So I reckon we just drive towards the light and make sure we don't crash into the moon. Right, John?
My name's John. I am the safety officer. It's my job to make sure we don't crash into the moon. It's important to do proper risk assessments. We don't just have to worry about crashing into the moon. Have to make sure we don't get attacked by bloody moon Martians.
What's the plan if we run into moon Martians?
I know what we'll do. I'll get my brother and he'll chin them. He's 6 foot. I was drunk last night. My dad's got a new car, etc.
John! We can't understand what you booking want.
Sani.
Make your mind up and we'll do 10 different sandwiches.
10?
Everyone's asking me for different sandwiches.
You do know it would take us 6 months to get to the sun and back.
You're gonna have to make more than 10 sarnies. More like 180.
180?
Each.
180 times 10 equals 1,100. Can't make all them Chinese.
What's the matter, my love?
I'm fucking quit.
Oh, she's in a one.
Oh, we better stay out of it.
What's the matter, Claire? They want me to make 2,000 Chinese and I can't do that.
I can do it.
Bug off, Lisa. It's my job. I will do it. I'm doing the hoof. After all, I'm the best lass in SYMO.
They can't go on the side.
Why are they going underneath for? Oh, I don't like this.
It just makes more sense again.
Well, no one's going to see them.
Ah, but that's the clever bit. It'll be much cheaper when we have to do the CGI at the end of the film.
I don't know why we bother for. Oh.
What's the matter, Ian?
They want to put the rockets under the bus.
Eh? Nobody can see them there.
Oh, crap! Everyone, get inside. We've got a problem.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, not be social worker.
But did you forget it's your annual review today?
But we're going out.
Oh, we have to do it today. It's important.
I know.
But we've got to find a launch pad.
Launch pad.
We're going to the sun.
The beach. We're going to the beach.
Eh? I thought we were going to find a launch pad.
Of course we're not. We're just making a new film and we're going location scouting.
Eh? Why am I making 180 Chinese for?
1,800?
1,800 sarnies? What are you up to?
Out. But we are in a hurry, so grab your coats, everyone.
What's that? Death by incineration. What? Death by explosion. You lot are going nowhere till you tell me what's going on.
We told you it's just a script for a new film that we're making.
But they don't seem to think that it's a script. They seem to think that they're really going to the sun.
Don't be daft. It's just a bit of fun.
So it's not real.
Of course it's not. It's just something to cheer them up after the lockdown.
Are you being straight with me? Because I'll have to report this to commissioning.
We wouldn't lie about something like this.
Right, well, I'd like you to go out there and explain to them it's all make-believe, because they seem to think that they're going to the sun.
Fine.
Come on. Right, gather round, everyone. The leaders have got something to say.
Social services are concerned about our latest project.
They're worried that we may have led you to believe that we're really going to the sun.
When in fact, we're just making a daft film about going to the sun. For a laugh.
What about Elon Musk?
And all the work me and Ian have done to find the right rocket fuel mix.
None of this is real, Lynn. It's all just part of the script. We were just trying to cheer you up after lockdown, that's all.
Oh, can't believe this.
We're sorry if we misled you. So we just want to make it clear, we're not really going to the sun.
Right, so I hope you understand. SYMO leaders should not be putting crazy ideas in your head. And going to the sun is impossible anyway. Can't you just go to Blackpool like you normally do?
Yeah, let's all go to Blackpool instead.
Oh, I've never been to Blackpool.
We can go back to the pleasure beach. It'd be great.
Right, so that's sorted then. Yeah? Can I have an hour with Ian and Claire to do this review?
Oh yeah, just use the office back there. I'll stick the kettle on.
That was close.
I know. It's like trying to fly at the sun in Nazi Germany.
Oh, I haven't got me back. It's got me notes in.
From now on, if anyone asks, we're just making a film, okay?
We'll tell them we did it all on the green screen with special effects.
So we really are going to the sun.
Too right we are.
Get in.
But we've got to keep it to ourselves. From now on, SYMO X is top secret.
Excuse me.
Crap! Did you hear us?
Yes, Sarah. I heard everything.
Del, make some drinks, will ya? I'll handle this.
Look, I don't know what you think you're doing here, but I'm not going to stand for it.
Sorry. Kettle blew up again. Just water, I'm afraid.
Stop winking at each other! Look, you're going to be in big trouble if you don't start telling me the truth, and I mean right now. What's that?
SYMO juice? One sip is enough to put you in a SYMO mood.
So, you were saying?
What was I saying? God, it's lush, this. What do you call it?
SYMO juice. Drink some more.
You don't mind if I do? What's in it?
Love and happiness? And drink it now?
I feel so happy and full of love for SYMO.
So what do you think of our plan now?
What plan?
Exactly.
Right. I think I better get back to work. Can I take the SYMO juice?
Of course, take them both.
With the winter approaching, SYMO X was nearing its launch date. A site had been chosen near Seaton Carew, where a remote pier would provide the perfect ramp to get the Cymobile up to escape velocity.
The plan is to drive up here when no one's looking and then speed to the end of the pier. And then Ian's rocket will ignite and its next stop the sun.
If we ever get the fuel right.
So far, our attempts at finding the right mix haven't been very successful. We'll get there.
I want some lighter fuel from the SYMO barbecue.
We can try that. I'm still confident. I really am.
Oh, and David got Kimbo up the duff during lockdown, so she's not coming no more.
I really can't believe you're doing this. I'm just gutted that I can't come with you.
Space is not a place for a pregnant woman.
Me and the baby be waiting for you, if you ever get back.
When we get back.
You're all gonna be famous.
It's my destiny, my baby girl. I always knew I was meant for the big time.
Love you, baby boy.
Love you, baby girl.
We've still got a lot of work to do. Dave, you really need to know the route in case anyone gets lost.
And Claire, we really need them sarnies.
I want 180 tuna sandwiches on rye bread.
I want another different one, but I'm sick of this. I say I do it,
Magazines there! Or you will get 180 Nukursani!
Oh, hey everyone, let's get back to SYMO.
Oh no! Me engines!
The Sarnies!
Listen!
What is that?
It's coming from in there.
You'll never land on the sun. SpaceX is the best at rockets. Shoot your mouth off is rubbish. Ha ha ha! You will never land on the sun. SpaceX is the best at rockets. Shoot your mouth off is rubbish. Ha ha ha! Shoot your mouth off is rubbish. Ha ha ha! Shoot your mouth off is rubbish. Ha ha ha! Shoot your mouth off is rubbish. Ha ha ha! Shoot your mouth off is
Elon
rubbish.
Musk.
Shoot your mouth off is rubbish. Ha ha ha! Shoot your mouth off is rubbish.
Did you break in and trash SYMO?
Yes, I bloody did. Haha. You should really give up. I am the winner. Me, Elon Musk, the real Iron Man. Musk out.
What we're gonna do now?
Everything's all busted.
I can't believe it.
What's wrong, Claire? The sandwiches are fucking ruined.
What are we gonna do now?
What can we do? It's over. He's won.
Just like that, we're giving up.
What do you want us to do? Everything's bust.
It's no one's fault, Dave. It's that Elon Musk.
He's not better than us. He's a dirty cheater.
He's just too clever.
Give it a rest, man, Sarah. I heard that all my life.
I'm just trying to help.
Well, you're not. You're making things worse. You see, it wasn't just a trip to the sun. It was a trip to the big time.
Don't be hard on yourself, it's not your fault.
I don't need sympathy, Lynn. I'm not a woman.
I must confess, me and Ian haven't made any progress on the rocket fuel.
We tried everything.
Del was right. We're finished.
Maybe not. Look.
It is.
He must have dropped it when he trashed the place.
What is it?
Neuralink.
Ian, where's Stephen Dell?
Still crying in the toilet.
And Dan smashing plates in the kitchen.
Everything's bust.
Go and get them. We may be back in the race.
If we've got this right, the Neuralink is a brain-stroke-computer interface, which means that Musk has linked his mind to a computer using this device.
And since he was the last one to use it, his mind is probably still stored inside.
Which means we can read his mind and find out all of his secrets.
Who's gonna put it on?
Well, you're the captain.
It's ready.
Are you ready?
Do it.
Concentrate. You're gonna have to focus if you want to read his mind.
I'm ready, Del. There's just so much. Too much. He's just too damn clever!
Don't stop now. You've got to relax. Soak it up.
I can feel it!
It's working!
I can feel myself getting more cleverer!
Quick, ask him a question.
What question?
A hard maths question.
What's 3 times 4?
12.
Give me a harder one.
What's 4 times 4?
16.
What's 10 times 4?
40.
Oh, bloody hell, he is getting cleverer.
Guys,
We're here, David.
I think I've found it.
Found what?
The secret to Musk's fuel. Classified Elon Musk top secret fuel mix for space rocket.
A, 2 gallons diesel.
B, 1 number lard.
C, can of lighted fluid.
4, 3 spoons of hot sauce.
This is it.
We've got a guy.
Yay!
You did it, clever clogs. We're so proud of you.
Thanks. I'm sorry for being a complete utter twat.
We've got everything but the lard.
Sarah?
Oh, sod it. Get 2 lumps of lard and don't bother with the receipt.
Get in.
How do you know if we mixed it right?
Tastes like rocket fuel to me, and that should not be the Ultra's allocated.
Right, everyone, grab your space bags.
They've got all of your supplies in, 6 months worth of sarnies and 2 bottles of water. Oh crap!
SYMO juice must have wore off.
Grab your bags! We'll have to make a run for it!
Come on, move it! Shift, come on, shift.
Where's Dan?
Come on, Dale! Come on, Leo! Come on! Our Del! Come on, Dale!
He's in! It's Steve!
Go!
She's coming!
Punch it! She's hanging off the back like a flipping Terminator!
Take his head off, Steve!
She's hanging around like a bad smell. Got no push or you're in big trouble.
You what? We can't hear you.
You'll have to speak up, it's too noisy!
Leave them off like a bunch and you're all gonna die. We're gonna die. She's fell off.
Well, what about your review? It's important.
The launch pad.
This is it, guys.
If we're gonna die, then we will die. Show it to the sun. 3, 2, 1.
Here we fucking go!